Well, welcome back. It's day 3 at Disrupt, and we've got a few different people here with Mike Butcher, who's from Europe, and Brian Heater, who recently joined us here in New York.
We're representing 3 different time zones.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in San Francisco. So Mike, how does the startup scene here compare to Europe?
Well, the trouble with Europe is that you've got sort of 28 different countries, 500 million people, and it's total chaos. Whereas
total chaos, huh?
Rather usefully, you guys have got a very large country and you all speak the same language, and so therefore you have a certain advantage. But I'm telling you here that we are catching up. We're catching up, and London has particularly become a sort of a real epicenter now for Europe for startups.
What has been your favorite so far? Favorite panel here at Disrupt?
Favorite panel? I watched the NBA basketball panel.
Oh, so you know that he's basketball now? Here you didn't.
I have absolutely no clue about something to do with a hoop.
What does the NBA stand for?
National Ball Association.
That is correct. Good job. Great. You were clearly paying attention during that panel.
There's a ball involved. I know. I see. I understand.
But he's kind of a big deal here in the United States.
Particularly in New York.
I understand cricket, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Let's say cricket with this. What did you think of the Carmelo Anthony panel, which I believe is what you were referring to?
Which, sorry?
The Carmelo Anthony panel.
Yeah. No. It's interesting to see these stars get involved in tech and investing, and I mean, certainly as journalists, we cover stories now and again, and they do a little, they think that one tweet will make a startup explode, right? And I think it's more complicated than that.
It is, definitely. I've actually talked to people about that, and yes, if you tweet it once, you do get initial people coming to the website, downloading the app, but if you don't have a product, they don't come back, and so it's definitely a lot more than that. It can help get the word out, but you have to build something good, or they're not going to be continuing as customers. Actually, Carmelo Anthony has made some good bets. He invested in Whistle, which is the Fitbit for dogs. It sounds funny, but they actually, we broke the story on TechCrunch, they actually sold for over $100 million to Mars Pet Care. So there's an exit under his belt, and he invested in Lyft, which is doing well last time I checked.
Yeah. Well, people love their dogs, don't they?
Yeah.
And so, that makes a lot of
Bark, though,
sense.
I feel like Fit Bark would have been the way to go from a name standpoint. I feel like I should be brought in early on in these conversations.
Wrong name.
But what he's been doing is interesting. We're seeing a lot of people attach their name and their face to a specific company, but he's diversifying. He cited Magic Johnson as a big influence, another basketball player.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with his work.
Yes.
But
I've heard of it.
After basketball, he bought a chain of movie theaters and has just been really sort of going out there. And, Carmelo Anthony saw technology.
And the other thing that saw today was the dating panel with Whitney Wolf and Bumble and stuff like that. It's very interesting to see her journey.
From Tinder to Bumble. She's been behind a few successful dating apps, so clearly she knows the secret. I like Bumble because the woman makes the first move there. They have to, so you don't get creepy messages from guys. You have, like, you started out. And
you probably still get creepy messages. It is the internet.
You can block them, but the woman has to initiate the conversation on Bumble. The guys can't start out by saying something creepy.
And it's interesting to see how Tinder has moved towards, they say they're not dating anymore, they're just meeting people.
Have you
seen that?
That's what they all say. That's what the married people I see on there say. But I don't know. Actually, Bumble has something new called Bumble BFF. I have yet to check this out, where they help you find friends to hang out with, not like actually friends, not people to date. Maybe to go out on the town and meet other people with, but I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I feel like maybe it would be good if you're moving to a new city and you don't know anyone, you're looking for friends, but I'm not sure that they have the algorithm, but I haven't checked it out. So.
I mean, arguably there are already networks where people socialize on the internet. Veritable social networks where you can meet friends and you don't need to go through a dating app.
Interesting, yes. Yeah. That's an interesting.
It's a new space.
You should do that.
But look for it.
What else? We're going into the battlefield later on this afternoon again. That's the finals, as it were.
Yeah, this is what is it? It's 5 out of 16? I think started.
I think it was 20. Wasn't
20
it?
started.
20.
Yeah.
We've had 20 this year. Exactly.
It's a big honor. I'm looking forward to seeing who wins.
There's a water filtration one
water
as well,
oddly
enough.
You were out there roaming and you talked to them. It's really it's fun to I mean, they're all so excited right now. It's really cool
Yeah,
seeing them out there and talking to people. Obviously, like at every level, this is a good opportunity for companies to get out there and network, but that stage reaches so many people.
I must say, I do enjoy Hardware Alley. It's great fun. You get to sort of touch and feel something. In
You were literally lying on the floor.
I was literally lying on the floor.
Point.
There's a brilliant a bicycle startup there where you pop in this motor.
Oh no, you missed it. We did one of these this morning, and he was like, "Have you seen the penny farthing?"
Yeah.
But there is in fact a penny farthing.
Like a penny
no,
farthing.
it is. It's got a big giant wheel up front.
I know.
I told him that's just like people ride weird bicycles in Brooklyn, but apparently
it's quite quick.
Yeah.
Quite quick. Takes you by surprise.
It's got an electric motor on the front.
You can go 20 miles an hour.
And you can pedal when you want to pedal, but then it'll take you up hills and things like that.
I don't know why people don't have more electrical bicycles these days. You know.
I
hear they're taking over from the horse-drawn carriage.
It's been a hard market to crack, though. I mean, traditional electric bicycles are pretty expensive, but now we're seeing these modular units out here. A lot of things you sort of like clip onto your existing bicycle that takes you the rest of the way.
Totally, yeah. There's a Russian startup here that's now moved to San Francisco called Cinemood, which is projecting. It's aimed at kids, so kids can like project TV or whatever it is onto the wall or whatever. It's quite interesting. The resolution of these little Pico projectors is really increasing right now.
We'll probably get one for like $100, right?
Yeah.
Watch Star Wars on your wall.
Nearly HD quality. It's incredible, isn't it?
I've seen a lot of security stuff. A lot of the folks that we've had on stage. A lot of home security. A lot of routers. It's been interesting. I've seen a lot of professional networking companies get into the home networking business. So we're seeing a lot of these people use their big enterprise security strength systems, applying it to the home network. So,
well, constantly. I mean, yesterday, or was it Monday? There was a big the Electronic Frontier Foundation was, sounding an alarm bell, which we covered on TechCrunch about the security of IoT, about how your home network might be all very well, but its potential for it to be hacked, is quite an issue.
Anything that's connected to the internet can be hacked, turns out. So there's a lot of that to come, but it's time to get back to the conference. Thank you for joining us.